how was your job interview for U.S. Attorney General of the United States by, not many people are interviewed by the President of the United States for a job interview. Could you please just describe that? I know you worked for him for many years, but there must have been some type of formality because he was a very disciplined individual, started meetings on a certain time, etc. So I could imagine there was some process. The second thing is, how were you actually informed by President Bush, and what was your reaction to receiving one of the most prestigious and powerful jobs in the country and on the planet?
There was no formal process,
okay.
Or formal interview really per se. When I joined the White House in 2001, there was a lot of speculation that I would go on the Supreme Court. I was Hispanic, close to the President. I'd been on the Texas Supreme Court. So there was a lot of speculation about me possibly being the first Hispanic to go on the Supreme Court. President Bush and I had a lot of, I called them quiet conversations. The best time that I would catch the President was between 7 o'clock in the morning and 7:30 in the morning. I was a morning person, he was a morning person. Most of his scheduled events, all of my scheduled events occurred beginning at 7:30. So I would, I would go down to the, from my second floor West Wing office, down to the Oval Office, and would chat with the President about different issues, different decisions that were upcoming. And from time to time, the President would kind of raise with me about, we'd talk about the Supreme Court. Obviously, part of my job as White House counsel was to make sure the White House was prepared for a vacancy. So we began during the transition vetting individuals, developing a short list of people that we would recommend to the President in the event that a vacancy occurred. The President was very interested in that, so we would talk about it from time to time. Probably about the second year, he started sort of dropping hints. Well, maybe, we may not get a vacancy. Maybe we had to look, Al, you ought to be thinking about something else. The third year, Becky and I had conversations that I needed to leave government service because I had been in a long time. We had sons that would be going to college soon. We needed to make some money. And so I went to the President and told him, I'm thinking about leaving. And he said, no, I don't want you to leave. He says, if you stay, I'm thinking about making you as the Attorney General. Obviously, we were very happy with John Ashcroft. He did a tremendous job for the President during the first term. But this is what the President kind of indicated to me, I'm thinking about putting you as Attorney General, and so I need you to stay. And so these kind of conversations continued back and forth for a period of about a year or so. And then at the election, right after the election, the President was, John Kerry conceded Ohio the day after the election, as you remember. And I was in the Oval Office, and that's when the President said, are you ready to go in? And I knew exactly what he meant. He said, are you ready to get your uniform on? And that was really sort of the interview. Are you ready to go in? And John Ashcroft had already submitted his letter of resignation on Election Day, and so I knew immediately on Election Day that was going to happen, or the day after the election.
Was it all, you dedicated a good portion of your life to public service, incredible positions and jobs. Was it overwhelming the first day you entered the office?
No, no, it's not. Like I've been asked, were you scared on 9/11? No, we weren't scared. We had a job to do. The American people expected us to do a job, and we did it. And I think I was really extremely qualified to become Attorney General for a variety of reasons. First of all, I had dealt with all the legal issues for 4 years. So I knew all the tough issues that the Department of Justice would have to deal with. I'd been dealing with them as White House counsel. Secondly, I knew all the players at Justice because I'd been dealing with them for 4 years. Also, I knew the bureaucracy of the White House. I knew the players at the White House. So I could effectively represent the department in discussions at the White House, including budget discussions. So I think, and of course, I had that relationship with the President. People knew that I carried some power because of the perceived relationship that I had with the President. So I was ready to be Attorney General. And you have 105,000 people that work for you. They support you. Great, talented people, dedicated career people. Of the 105,000 people that work at the Department of Justice, only 400 are political appointees. The rest are there, no matter who the Attorney General is. And they get up every day to serve the American people. And that's what they do in a great fashion, dedicated fashion. And so I had a lot of good help when I went over to the Department of Justice.